Hello everybody. This new paper about experimental project for the bicycle generation station for portable DC charging. The team is includes Nicholas Carlson, Aubrey from Georgia Southern University, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, and myself, Adel El-Shahat. I'm within School of Engineering and Technology, Purdue University. The outline of presentation will be abstract methodology of the proposed system, system implementation, outcome of implemented system, conclusion, and reference. The main goal for this paper is to design construct a bicycle generation station that can be used to charge the batteries for small electronics device such as a cell phone. The station the team is constructing would be built on a mobile platform for easy transportation and for demonstration. The project is designed and inspired to be used for students to charge their cell phone while exercising in campus. The concept of those stations can be implemented into the recreation activity center on campus and outside other buildings on Georgia Southern, and the station will be constructed from a bicycle and pre-manufactured stand with a DC generator that is implemented with battery for storage. After electrical energy is stored, the power will be converted from 12-volt DC to 5 DC to be suitable to the cell phone, for example, and 12-volt to 120 V AC as alternating current to be suitable for other AC loads. The AC power generated by the stand will be used to power small AC devices such as a clock or supplied back into the Georgia Southern power if we have it on mass production or more than one station. Also to help in the power consumption in the university, the project also incorporate other electrical components used for safety and monitoring of the bicycle generation station. And also one of the benefits for this project is the exercising and its effect on human life. So the methodology of this is a block diagram to illustrate the mechanical and electrical components in connection with each other to be implemented. Before we started, we designed it in a Visio and we examined it using the different softwares like Multisim and MATLAB before we start building or implementing it. This is also another block diagram with more details about the DC-DC converter and DC-AC inverter and the switch between them to switch between the battery storage devices which can supply the AC or the DC based on the converter which we are using to elevate or to decrease the level of the DC voltage or to switch from DC into AC to be suitable for AC loads. The system implementations various or different steps starting from and back the medium density fiber boards and then start to screw down to outside the fiber board as seen here and highlighted here, and also for the step number 3 here we start managing this board and unbagged it while trying to build the stand completely and also attach the main components for the charging for the bicycle stand before embed the bicycle and embed the other controller and inverters and DC-DC converter and batteries as well in this board. Here it is. This is just a photo shot for the converter voltmeter for the cell phone charging and the outcomes of the implemented system. And this is while the cell phone charging. However, one of the team was exercising using this bicycle. So this bicycle generation station is designed to power and charge the smallest scale DC loads by storing the renewable energy created into 12-volt, which is clean and for free by exercising, so it can help you in your health, plus giving you some power, some free of a charge power while you are in exercise. Also here, after the user attaches their own personal bicycle to the system, attach the appropriate wire connections and then begins pedaling. Clean energy is produced to power the devices and to the battery for the future use. Or you can store the excess of the power in the battery. All throughout the design and implementation of this one, as a conclusion, all the professional components topic we have addressed, and the station doesn't produce any electronic waste, and also it doesn't have any harmful environmental concern. Also, the cost for this one is very cheap to handle this work. This is always a list of our reference, and thank you so much.